What is up, everybody? It's Project Storm, and as you can hear in the background, Honkai Star Rail is available now on GeForce Now, and I'll be streaming the game momentarily at 4K 60 FPS. Now, this game will be capped at 4K 60. I know some of you who've stopped by the channel, those of you who are subscribed to the channel, you know that I go 4K 120 FPS at all times. But will it matter in a game like Honkai Star Rail? We're about to get right into it, you all. It's GFN Thursday. What is up, everybody? As you can see right here, we live stream these videos at 4K 60 FPS, mainly because I don't have to worry about the low quality 360p uploading process on YouTube. That's just one reason, right? The other reason is because I want this to be as crispy as possible, as legible as possible if you happen to stumble across this video and you decide to check it out. So you can read along, you can drive, you can exercise, you can walk the dog or the cat. Shout out to little kitty, big city. We're gonna take you all on a little trip, and we're gonna go back 4 weeks ago to let you all know that Bethesda's Fallout titles joined the GeForce Now library. That's right, Fallout 76 and Fallout 4 are live. Fallout 4 having a new update that allows 4K and over 60 FPS. 3 weeks ago, we were up to no good as No Rest for the Wicked Early Access launched on GeForce Now. And I do have a couple videos on the channel, you all, of that game running on GeForce Now's highest tier. That is the ultimate tier. That is the tier I'm going to be using today and every other day until the next GFN upgrade. All right. 2 weeks ago, it was a blast from the past as we were able to stream StarCraft 1 and 2, as well as Diablo. Well, I'll say this, Diablo 2, Diablo 3, and Diablo 4 are available on GeForce Now, you all, and they run exceptionally well, at least the ones I've tried. All right. I've tried Diablo 4, runs like a dream. Every game on GeForce Now Ultimate, I mean, you all just have to see it to understand. So if you want to try it yourself today, jump in. They have 24-hour passes, all right, day passes, where you can jump into GeForce Now, play any game you want or multiple games, free-to-play games even, at up to 24 hours, or actually you have 24 hours, but you must be in front of your TV screen because the time will lapse if you walk away from your TV screen or go to work or whatever the case is. So that's going to be 24 consecutive hours. And once you start, the time will tick down to 0 and you have to start over again, or just go ahead and do what most people do. Go ahead and sign up for GeForce Now Ultimate today, y'all, and take advantage of the highest tier cloud gaming on planet Earth. Now, I know that was a lot, but it only leads us to last week's news that GeForce Now will be delivering 24 amazing games this month. All right. And we're about to get in some of those titles right now. Now, they're all right up here if you would like a sneak peek. All right. But Honkai Star Rail blasts off on GeForce Now. Members can look forward to in-game reward plus 5 new titles this week. Shout out to the GeForce Now community. For the first time, I forgot to shout out the community. I was so excited last week, but nobody seemed to catch it, so I'm good. Now, we have the game running in the background. Let me just show you. The game is ready to go. It's looking beautiful, even the title screen. I have jumped into the game and played like about maybe the first 5 minutes or so it won't be any like real spoilers as I jump in. I'm going to be showing you all live gameplay. As you see right here, the game is locked at 60 FPS, just like Genshin Impact, but it doesn't mean a thing. I also have Cloud G-Sync enabled as well, y'all. GeForce Now also supports variable refresh rate or Cloud G-Sync. All right, if you're familiar with that, what it does is it pretty much makes your experience sync with your display, or the game sync with your display. And it's so complicated to explain, y'all, but it's so simple to see when it's in motion. All right, so keep it locked right here, and we're gonna jump right into it. So moving on back, it's time to gear up, Trailblazers, as Honkai Star Rail lands on GeForce Now this week, along with an in-game reward for members to celebrate the title's launch in the cloud. Stream it today along with 5 new games joining the GeForce Now library of more than 1,900 titles this week. 5 stars. Take a galactic journey in the cloud with Honkai Star Rail, a new cosmic adventure strategy role-playing game from Hoyoverse, the company behind Genshin Impact. The title seamlessly blends intricate storytelling with immersive gameplay mechanics for an epic journey through the cosmos. Meet a cast of unique characters and explore diverse planets, each with its own mysteries to uncover. Assemble formidable teams, strategically deploying skills and resources to overcome mighty adversaries and unravel the mysteries of the Honkai phenomenon. Now, my lawn guy just started the lawnmower outside, and we're gonna test Nvidia broadcast right now, y'all. Here it is right here. If you have a 30 series, an RTX 30 series or 40 series card, take advantage of Nvidia broadcast because it has some of the best noise cancellation and other features, you all right? So we're gonna test it out right now because he's right near my window. So you all let me know if you were able to hear that lawnmower. All right, so let's get back. Hopefully I don't lose my spot. Encounter new civilizations and face off against threats that endanger the Astral Express. Overcome the struggles caused by Stellaron together, powerful artifacts that hold the keys to the universe's fate. Begin the trailblazing journey without needing to wait for downloads or game updates with GeForce NOW. Members who've opted into GeForce NOW's reward program will receive an email with a code for Honkai Star Rail starter kit containing 30,000 credits, 3 refined ethers, and 3 traveler's guides. All aboard the Astral Express for adventures and thrills. A big cloud for new games. Do what cats do best in Little Kitty Big City, the open world adventure game from Double Dagger Studios. Explore the city as curious little kitty with a big personality. Make new friends with stray animals and wear delightful little hats. Create a little bit of chaos finding the way back home throughout the big city. Now we'll be checking this one out right now as soon as it's available on Xbox Game Pass. If I'm not mistaken, the game should be streamable if you have an Xbox Game Pass or PC Game Pass subscription. So you will see me out here, you all. I play a variety of games, and I know some of you think like, Storm, wait a minute, you're about to get on Little Kitty Big City? And the answer is, why wouldn't I? You know what I'm saying? Why would I not join the craze? We're gonna get into the reviews in a moment to let you all see what people think about the game in just a second. But before we move on, this is the full list of new games right up here. But there's always a question of the week. All right, there's always a challenge or a question or a statement or things like that from GeForce NOW. But they want you to let us know on X. I always get confused. I want to say Twitter, but let us know on X or in the comments below, right? What's the last game you 100% completed? Now that's a heck of a question, man. I might have to go way back because today we have thousands of games at our disposal. And you can with GeForce NOW, you could just jump into multiple games like nothing, right? And play them at the highest level, RTX 4080 levels, y'all. And so with that, I've changed my gaming style. I'm more of like a nomad gamer, a wine taster, game taster, so to speak. You know what I mean? So I jump from game to game and spend as many hours into that game as I want, right? But I might need to go back to my OG ways of completing game after game after game after game, y'all. Something to think about. All right, with that said, game number 1, as you can see it over on the Epic Game Store, is Honkai Star Rail. So that's what Epic Game Store, that's what they think, the crowd over there, you know what I'm saying? They're a good bunch of people and they do drop these good reviews right here. So 4.7 out of 5 stars, not too shabby. All right, now we're gonna shout out the developer and publisher, that is Cognosphere PTE Limited, all right? Released on April 25th, 2023. All right, so shout out to them. Next game we have Little Kitty Big City. Now check this out. This is what the people think on Steam right now. Very positive overall, and people love cats. Y'all know this already, right? Released on May 9, 2024, developed and published by Double Dagger Studio. Shout out to them. Oh, by the way, they were just streaming the game live and about 5,000, 6,000 people were watching last time I checked. So people are curious about the cat. Next up is Farmer's Life. Look at that. There's the cat right here. It's crazy how the cat moves around from the big city to the farm. But very positive reviews overall. And this is why you can never judge a book by its title. You know what I mean? Because it's all about the gamers, y'all. And just because we don't like a certain game doesn't mean that there's not thousands or millions of other people that might not love that title, all right? Released on October 20th, 2023, developed by FreeMind and published by Playway SA, all right? And FreeMind. Next, we have Honkai Star Rail. Did I start out with that one? Did I put this in here twice, y'all? I feel like I started out with it, but hey, we're gonna go right back into it again and just let y'all see it. If I skip a game, I apologize, but we have Supermarket Simulator. Very positive reviews. So it looks like a trend today, y'all. Very positive reviews. Now, Supermarket Simulator is a game that you might not kick down the door for. You know what I mean? You might not know anything about it, but now you know that over 30,000 people rated that game pretty highly. And I had to go back and check on the game before I get timed out. I don't want to do that because I'm about to play in a little bit. And last but not least, did I call out? Developed by Nocta Games, published by them as well. Next, we have Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. Don't sleep on it if you haven't completed the games yet, y'all. Each one of these new Tomb Raider reboot titles are amazing. So do check them out. You can play them courtesy of Xbox Game Pass for PC. You can just sync Xbox to GeForce NOW and stream the game. It's that simple, right? You may have to sign in with the Xbox titles, and at times certain titles from other publishers like or apps or stores like EA and of course Xbox, I say Ubisoft at times. But once you sync your accounts, y'all, I normally show you what that process looks like, but you can sync those accounts so that it can make it easy and more seamless for you to just jump into the games, right? Crystal Dynamics developed this one and published it, released on January 27, 2014, but it is a classic, all right? And next, it is time, y'all. It's time to go ahead and hit start game. The settings are at 4K, all right? As always, you're not gonna catch me down at 1080p. Not when I have an RTX 4080 super pod powered experience at my fingertips, y'all. But 60 FPS, again, that is the cap. All right, that's why you're gonna be seeing 4K 60. Everything is pretty much maxed out and it came this way. All right, RTX 4080 super pods is just jacking everything up to full power, y'all. Set it and forget it is a common theme over here in GeForce NOW land. So let's go ahead and pick America as the server. We're gonna go ahead and hit confirm. We're gonna jump into this title and we're gonna play for about 5 or 6 minutes, maybe 10 at the max, and then I'm gonna get you all out of here. But this is the game running on GeForce NOW Ultimate. I do thank you all for stopping by each and every week, man. When I do these videos, I mainly like playing games, y'all. I don't like to do a whole lot of talking, and I know that might surprise some people because I will run my mouth all day long, right? But I like to get out here and enjoy the experience like you do. And sometimes people just, they don't want to hear talking. You know what I mean? They want to hear dialogue and stuff like that. So a lot of my videos are going to be no commentary, but I will talk when I get excited or if there's something I think you all should know. So hit the subscribe button right now, y'all. It don't cost you anything. Just hit the button, forget about it, and just know that I'm one of the guys, one of the people over here that stream GeForce NOW at the highest levels. And sometimes they outperform. GeForce NOW outperforms potato PCs or lower end PCs and some mid-tier or most mid-tier PCs and definitely your consoles, all right? So if you like to see things like that, stop by.
I can't see the memory storage for this terminal.
All right. Now,
this is the monitoring room. They must have deleted the records and made a run for
one
it.
second. I'm new to this game. I've tried Genshin Impact. I didn't get deep into it. It's amazing, but there's too many games out here, y'all. I mean, I'm talking about games like Destiny 2 and Battlefield 2042 and Call of Duty and all these other games out here. They compete for my playtime. But I'm telling y'all, there's millions of people that's going to enjoy this one, just like Genshin Impact. From what I see right now, woo! That's all I can say. All right, Chaos in the Deep. Assist Silver Wolf with investigating the terminals in the monitoring room. We're going to just go right over here. And I love the game already. I can give the game a 9 just based off the fact that it looks beautiful. The characters are detailed, like crazy detailed. Let me get a screenshot of this right here. And let me go ahead and take the time to hit Alt+Z. This is not a GeForce Now feature. This is an Nvidia feature. You know what I mean? I have an RTX 4090 in this PC, and I'm about to use Nvidia Shadow Play. That's what you're seeing right here to record this clip. Okay, now this clip is going to be recorded at 4K 120 FPS. I also have the Elgato 4K X capture card, y'all, and that also records it up to 4K 144. So I take this game and stuff seriously. All right, I have a 4090. I still play on GeForce Now because it's so amazing that it feels and looks like my experience on 4090 at times, y'all. More times than not. You might be surprised, but I'm not going to pull your leg. I want you all to check it out for yourselves, right? Tell me what you think. Now, all right, we started the clip real quick. Let's just run around, go over to the next mission. Silver Wolf. What's up, Silver Wolf?
In this room. Our item might be inside.
All right. Let me look around real quick.
I can see the whole space station on the surveillance screen.
Yo, we're talking about cloud gaming.
Stellaron.
2024. Looking as detailed as it is, and I don't even have the bit rate all the way up, y'all. Let me just show you what I'm talking about right here. I could max the bit rate out to 75, but I'm just putting it at 55 because it's recommended with my internet speed. It automatically, GeForce Now automatically detects the best speed or best bit rate for my speeds, and I have a gigabit up and down. You don't need all that speed to enjoy GeForce Now, y'all, but I have a family and all of us stream at 4K, so you might want to have more bandwidth if you're gonna have a family in your house streaming at the same time you are, right? But that's a given with anything that you're trying to stream or play. 4K 120 FPS is the setting. As I said earlier, you can play your games at up to 4K 120 FPS. Some games go well above that in game. VRR display is enabled. Reflex is on. We're talking about Nvidia now. So we're getting into those exclusive Nvidia GeForce Now or Nvidia GeForce features like DLSS 3, frame generation 3.5, 3.7. I can't even keep up with them. Path tracing the Nvidia way. Ray tracing, you know what I mean? The Nvidia way. And I say the Nvidia way because it's not me that's saying this, but the consensus is that Nvidia does it the best. All right, that's what the consensus is, not what I say. All right, but I do agree fully with the consensus, y'all. GeForce Now, Nvidia technology is no joke. All right, so we have upscale mode, AI enhanced, detail enhancement, high. All right. Now these features are in the cloud. I want to remind you all, because some people stumble across the channel and they're like, "What's your CPU?" and you know, "What are you playing this on?" And I'm like, "I'm streaming this on GeForce Now," and then people can't even believe it, right? It blows their mind. So that's why I get giddy like a little kid in a candy store sometimes, because man, this is high level performance, and I'm streaming it right now, and you don't see any weird buffering and artifacting or anything like that right now, right? The extreme quality might come across as soft because it's YouTube, but man, it still should blow your mind, you know? So with that said, we're gonna go down here and show you all this, and we're gonna get back into the game. We have the heads up display. All of this is in settings, all right? So let me show you how to get back to this. Control+G at the same time brings this up, all right? And it has these commands down here, you all, to help you out. But we hit the settings cog, we went to heads up display, and we're gonna put this upper left this time just for the heck of it, right? So now it is up here. So that's how you do that. It's my #1 most requested feature or question that people ask when they come by. All right.
Make your way over here then. There's no point in trying to search like this.
Absolutely will. And I want you to pay attention to the performance, right? It's buttery smooth, super clean.
So, got a master plan? I'm all
And shout out to the artist, man. And shout out to my lawn guy, my landscaper. He's out there doing his thing right now. And I'm going to see if you all can hear any of that when I go back and watch this. But got a master plan? I'm all ears.
It's a matter of hacking the surveillance system directly.
I see. Purchase collections aren't in the system.
Now check this
so
out.
Anything unaffected should be our target.
The voice actors, top notch, y'all. These are the things I look for, man. I'm looking at the art. The art team did their thing. The voice actors, they picked some great voice actors. Y'all know there's some games out there, man, when the voice actors just don't get it done, man, or something like the microphone quality, everything. You can tell they used a high quality microphone or a high quality studio. It's just quality written all over this game, and I love it, right? Already. It doesn't take me that long to know that a game is gonna have something special about it.
Simple, crude, but effective.
Okay. Let's go over here real quick. Hit this monitor. Boom. We're gonna play for like a couple more minutes and get you all out of here, all right?
Item number 211, line spot. A simple light deflecting field. It allows an object in its field to pass unnoticed, but if a different item ceases to be obvious, the object gets revealed.
All right.
So, Herta hides her collection with something as simple as this?
The simplest method is the hardest to spot. Isn't that our motto?
Yes, it is. All right. Now I wanted to get into a little bit of combat, man, because it's dope. So hopefully they'll let me look at this, man. This is crazy already.
Strange thing number 2.
Look, the microphone that they use for this game picked up the whistle, man. Y'all know how hard it is, especially with Nvidia broadcast, because it cancels everything, right? If I'm breathing, you won't hear it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm clapping my hands, you might not even hear it, like I'm clapping right now. Really hard. Only like 3 feet away from the microphone, and y'all might not hear any of it. Whistle, strange thing number 2. All right, here we go.
The data suggests it's just an ordinary hologram, but it has an added layer.
Let's take a look.
All right,
Don't worry, this place won't be our grave.
that's right. Let's go ahead now. I feel like I need to go through this portal. All right, there we go.
Interesting. She's a member of the Genius Society.
It has its own
Beautiful,
security
man.
system.
These details,
I guess
everything is on deck,
Star
man.
is no ordinary rarity.
I just appreciate the subtle things. Like this. And this whole aura right here. These effects.
Of course. Even the genius Herta can't compete with me when it comes to hacking.
Good. Then I'll also count on you with the preparation of the receptacle.
I mean, by now you all should already see that GeForce NOW is out here like it's no joke.
Your decision.
Quality is exceptional.
Elio said this decision will bring about lots of changes.
All right, I want to go
He
with my
also
guy.
said, it must be you who makes it.
Okay.
Want to give him a new name?
Yeah, let's give him a new name. Let's call him Cody, man. He looks like a Cody to me. Cody. All right. With a K. Should call him Goaty with a G. I don't know. All right, let's go with Cody though, with a K. And we'll go with that. All right, click and hold to complete verification. Nice, like a fingerprint.
There we go. How much does he remember?
I'll remember you.
Hey, why you all up on... Oh, I was about to say,
Time to get up.
why is she all up in my boy's space like that is what I was going to ask.
Oh,
All right, look, I think I'm going to shut it down right here. As you all see, man, this game is already promising. Let's see. Who are you?
I thought you'd remember me.
Nah, I don't remember you. Okay.
Maybe you're not as important as you think.
Listen.
All right, I'm not gonna go too much into the story, y'all, but right here, triple A experience. I mean, top notch.
You think I look familiar, but you're not sure if you should trust me.
All right, free to play. Y'all can jump into it today, y'all. For example, all I did was I launched the game. It's linked with my Epic account, right? And I want to show you all this. Let me go ahead and shut the game down. Bang. Quit. And right here is the GeForce NOW desktop app where you can go in and check your settings, check your latest version to make sure you do have the latest version. All right. You can sync right here. This is what I was talking about. Sync your accounts. Like, take advantage of this right here. Ubisoft. If I hit resync, it might show all Ubisoft games in my library. So I'm not going to do it right now. And I'll give you an example of what that looks like as well. So let's go back to games. You're going to see some of the most recent games that I launched, right? And then you're going to go ahead and see some of these games right here that just get added to your library. Oh, no, I played these, actually. I played these. Not Path of Exile, but Divinity I did launch recently. But all of these games right here are not games that I played recently, but they will be synchronized or whatever. A lot of Ubisoft titles. I'm trying to get to the end of this, and it might not show them all right now. But a lot of the Ubisoft titles normally pop up. And GeForce NOW is currently at 1,941 games, y'all. Fast approaching that 2,000 game marker. PC Game Pass, we have Hellblade. That was recently added. Runs great on GeForce NOW. I'm ready for the new game. All right. Hellblade 2 will be coming in the near future. All right. So I'm definitely going to keep it locked for that one, and I will be streaming that one day one. Mandalorians, Diablo 4, Fallout 76, Ark, game I was on, spent countless hours into that one. Horizon Zero Dawn. Forza Horizon 5, Starfield, all these games, man, Halo Infinite, just so many games to choose from, right? So don't let people fool you like there's no games to be played on GeForce NOW, right? Because as you can see, with over 1,940 games, right? There's so many that you can choose from. But GeForce, like GFN Thursday, some games will be onboarded a little slower than other ones because the team, I'm sure they're working hard, and we don't know exactly what the magic looks like behind the scenes. So I don't really trip about it, right? When the game is live, it's live. You know what I mean? I have a whole lot of other games I can play. Now, here we go. We're going to jump back up here. We're going to go back to the settings, and then we're going to get you all out of here for sure. But Steam right here, I've synced all these games. This is what I'm talking about. You could disconnect them if you want to, but I always say, why would you do that? Why would anybody want to do that, right? EA is not on this list, but you can also stream games from EA if you have an EA Play account like I do. The games that are available on GeForce NOW to be streamed, you can jump right into those. Same with GOG.com and others. Now, server location, you want to keep it. GeForce NOW recommends you keep this on US Northeast. But as you can see, Japan now has access to RTX 4080 levels of power. All right. Courtesy of coming from the RTX 4080 Super Pods. And I love saying that, y'all. Super Pods, man. Got to be a lot of power in there, y'all. And it's got to be cold in there. You would think it would be hot, right? But I'm sure it's chilly up in there. But all these servers right here, if you live close to one of these areas right here, you all just pick your server that's closest to you. And that should give you the best experience. Now I can test my network. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. And I'm glad it wasn't a whole lot of games today because I get to show you all stuff like this without feeling like I need to rush a whole lot. Right now my latency is measured at 10 milliseconds, which is fantastic. You know what I mean? I can't complain. Normally it's at around 7. Streaming quality, you can put it on competitive to get that 1080p. Let me just show you this real quick to get that 1080p 240 experience in certain games. All right, VRR display would be off if you were to do that, because we're talking about some of the highest refresh rates. You know, custom is where I keep mine. And these are the settings that you see right here. Adaptive VSync VRR display is enabled. All right, HDR could be enabled if I was playing a game in HDR. And adjust for poor network conditions, I leave that on so I get messages if my network is bugging out, because you don't want to be in the middle of a game and then all of a sudden your ISP has an outage or whatever. You do want to know those things, but you don't want that to affect your experience. All right. So that's all I have for today, y'all. In-game graphic settings, you can only turn this on with the ultimate tier, GeForce Now, their highest tier, which is ultimate. And you can turn on Discord rich presence to let people know that you're playing games on GeForce Now and all that stuff. Right now I have it off because then people will be like, yo, let's play some Battlefield and let's do this, let's do that, you know. So with that, there's 3 things I need you all to do. Let's keep it safe, keep it positive, keep it gaming, y'all. It's GFN Thursday and Honkai Star Rail is live. I know some of you are happy about that. But there's also a whole lot of games. There's a plethora of games that you can try today. So jump on into it, you all. Until the next time, I'm out of here. Peace. Y'all can't tell me that game didn't look good, though.